Bruh, how you been, man?
Good, good.
Well, I expect to address a few things on this. One, fantasy football getting
Boy,
tough way to
man,
go out.
we didn't talk after that.
Tough
Oh
way to go out.
man, do I have some words for that?
Tough way to
Oh
go out. There's
man.
also some more because the Chiefs get smacked.
Oh
So,
man.
bro, a lot.
I can't take a buyer's beatdown episode. I can't do
No,
it.
no, no. There is no buyers beat on episode. It's just this is good vibes though because Skype is gone. So now they're forced us to move platforms. They were like, well, yeah, guys, we were keeping them alive. We were keeping them
Yeah,
alive and
yeah,
going.
our revenue.
Yep. And they were like, man, we just really need where are these two guys? Where'd they go? Where are they gone?
They're nudging us for more content before they
Yeah,
go.
bro, yeah, yeah. This is like a marketing ploy. Oh, we're going out of business. Oh, I
Mhm.
wonder if this will be the bait. They'll reel us in. We'll reel them in now. Yeah,
I don't
but
know. I mean,
Skype has been around for forever. Like my entire life, Skype's been around. So
oh yeah.
yeah.
My I know Brady and Chris do Discord, so I don't know if like I just don't know how the recording is.
I
I
mean,
don't like
theirs look fine.
change.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I think Discord wouldn't be too bad. We did Zoom. We've had some change. We
Yeah,
did
yeah, yeah.
Zoom a few years back, and then now we're
Yeah,
on
but
Skype.
Zoom was
Zoom
pretty
sucked, dude. Because Zoom
stout.
was like you would talk once, and then you'd be like in the camera for the rest of the video. Also, my Wi-Fi was terrible. I was on like McDonald's Wi-Fi, bro. So
Yeah,
it was so bad.
you're
Yeah.
talking, you're like, yeah, and then I catch the football.
And you hear the audio and just
And then I went to the store, and then 5 seconds later, you're like, yeah.
it's like a ventriloquist, bro. It's crazy. It was crazy. Those are
We're,
crazy times, bro. Oh
we're
my
editing
gosh.
those videos, and we're like, we gotta
Yeah, we
fix
gotta we
this
gotta
up.
fix something, bro. Something has to change.
So is it an hour later for you than
Oh, is it the time change?
yeah, we went forward an hour last, so
That's what
you
you, dude. You texted me this morning, and like, am I dark in this? Dude, you texted me this morning, so you gotta keep in mind. I just came back from Spain yesterday,
okay.
so I went from the club to the airport to home. It's like a 3 hour train ride, bro, to get home. I did not sleep for like 36 hours, and I
God.
got home. My friends are like, "Yo, get on Call of Duty." I'm like, "No, no." I get on the game, we get fried, bro. And I'm like, okay, I gotta go to sleep. I have no cognitive ability. I was making so many bad decisions. Like, if you play Search and Destroy,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
dude, I'm in there. I'm rushing playing Search and Destroy. I'm running, just running. I have the bomb, bro. I'm doing stupid stuff, bro. It's like I'm doing dumb stuff. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go to sleep. So I finally go upstairs and go to sleep, and I was kind of tossing and turning. And then I like heard a ding. I was like, "Oh, I got a text. It's like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m." And I looked at it, and
Shit, my bad.
you're like, four scored 80 years ago on a Monday month, and the asteroids came down. They blew up the world. Poo poo, kapow, and blah, 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 blah. Hey, are you good for 9 o'clock tomorrow? I was like, what the hell am I looking at? And I was like, okay, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'm like, did he travel somewhere? So maybe I have to recalculate what I'm doing. So I'm like, bro, literally all I said was awesome, bro.
You're like,
Awesome, dog.
whatever, man.
Man, I got you, bro. Because I know my entire day is free. So I was like, hey, whatever happens, we're going to make this work regardless. I
You're
just
like,
don't know what you're saying. And then I read it again this morning. I'm like, maybe I was missing something. Maybe I was tired. The same exact thing I read is what I read just now, bro. So
we will
I don't know.
gobble, we will gobble. You're like, what?
Dude, I was like, what? Dude, I was like, yeah, sure, bro. You got it.
Oh,
You could have
is
walked
that
me
what
down
you
into
did?
something crazy, bro. I'd have sworn an oath, sold my soul. I never would have known. I'd be like, yep, awesome, bro. All right, man. Thank you.
Let me read this. Let me read this. So for me, it was 10:34 p.m. and I was actually surprised to get a text back. Um, 'Cause I knew it'd be like 3 in the
Dude.
morning for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I've got a time change tomorrow. I'm not sure how that affects you guys. So my 9 becomes 10 basically. That's still cool. So for me, it'd still be 9 my time. But if y'all don't jump,
When you said the second half, I was like, no. You fully lost me.
but if y'all don't jump, it'll be an hour ahead. I'll be up. I'll text you. I'm good for 10 as well. All right. I'll be up around 8 my time. So that was a lie.
Dude.
Which would be what would have been 9. I'll shoot you a text. Awesome. But this morning I woke up and it was 9:13. I said, "Yo, I'm pretty good whenever," and I didn't understand because you immediately texted back and you said, "I was 1,000% confused reading this morning and still now," and I was like,
Dude,
"What are you talking about?" And you're like, "So you're good to record now, essentially?" And I was like, yeah, that. What, I'm talking to an
dude,
alien. I didn't realize you were
dude.
talking about last night.
No, bro. I'm open. Like, it's like the entire day I was free. Like, I made that really because I felt bad for last week. Like, I slept, I woke up, and I was like,
Gee, now I feel bad.
and then I got to a text, and you were like, yeah, bro, I hate you, I guess. Yeah, bro, I'm sending the drones now. I was like, oh shoot, it was today. So I was like, bro, my Sunday is completely free. If he needs to record at 6 p.m. his time, I'm gonna be there, no matter what. And then you threw this curveball, and then you were like, yeah, man. So I didn't even know about the time change. I didn't. My brain's not
Yeah.
even on that. My brain's still trying to come back to earth from being in Spain for like 5 days and going out all the time. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And
You
you're
know,
like, yeah, man. So pretty much, hey, bro, art. When you said y'all, you said y'all time will jump. I was like, what do you? Who's y'all? I'm like, is he talking to me? I was like, is this a wrong text? I don't know. Regardless, I'm gonna be there at 10 o'clock, so it doesn't matter. But okay, your time changed. I don't think our time changed. I don't know. Nothing seems different.
yeah.
Doesn't feel different today.
We haven't talked in so long.
It's been since like November, probably. No. Or,
Yeah, no, I was gonna say we haven't talked um probably
when was that
s-
episode?
since Trump was elected.
We weren't talking when he was elected. No, we didn't talk.
That's
No,
pretty
it's thank you. I've been working on it on stage. I've been working on it on stage. We never talked. I said, a little ugly boy, we won't talk. We won't talk. Loser over there. You lost in the championship. I won't talk to a loser. I don't shake hands with losers. No, bro, we have not talked since Trump.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
When did we play? We talked for sure when we played. For sure we talked.
I
Because
was
we
like
went
week
through trades and
11.
stuff. Did we play? So we traded after our match, right? I think week 13 we traded or something like that.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't even know the timelines anymore. But I know we
Sleep on
traded.
that. On that, by the way. My
Yeah,
bad.
dude, holy
Bro,
hell,
gave you
dude,
Devonta Smith, and he
dude.
was like, "Yeah, my hamstring fell out, by the way." Have to
Week
check like
one, week one, and I think one of my guys that give you Bucky over had a. I was staring.
33
Okay,
points.
if you remember the week before when we were going through that trade, I was like, bro, I believe Buck. I told you, like, bro, I got a feeling
Yeah,
Bucky's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
pop off after this bye week. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, that
What
was
if
my thing I
so
did not
bad?
want to get rid of.
I didn't see.
Dude,
I never thought that because
no.
he literally gave me the ability to trade Kyron Williams away. And at the end
Mhm.
of the season, there, I was just giving players away because I got two good running backs. I
Yeah.
got like two good wide receivers. I was like, I need one more piece. Like I'm not drafting Kyron Williams again. I don't care if
No.
they're like, yeah, Sean McVay likes him because I hate Sean McVay. I hate him. I hate that guy. Yeah, I keep drafting Kyron Williams, and then they give the ball to Ronnie Rivers for the entire third quarter. I'm like,
Yep. Nice. Perfect. Exactly what I
so,
wanted. Yay.
and then I'm
Yeah.
getting mad because I'm staring at Kyron Williams with 6 points, and then like fourth quarter, he's like ball in the end zone. He's like, ah! And I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
Brought me
Thanks,
to
bro.
12.
Yep. Nice. I have 12 fantasy points from you. Awesome. Yay. Yeah.
But
I
I
mean,
punched the numbers, and I'm pretty sure you would have been in the playoffs
yeah. Yeah.
with.
1000%. And I was trying not to, again, I'm not an analytical guy. Like, I go based on feeling with players and like kind of have an idea of like their situations. So I guess sort of. But once I was like, bro, I cannot trade away Bucky Irving because I know what's gonna happen. I saw like the progression all season.
Oh
And I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
bro, like that's
Brady
why I
was
didn't want to trade for White. I was like, bro, I could see what's gonna happen.
yeah. Brady
Um,
told me he was trying to pry him off your hands for like the whole season. So he said when he saw
oh,
that
Bucky
trade,
Irving.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
said,
he was not giving me anything of importance, to be honest. Like
yeah,
I want to say him and Connor were trying to get Bucky, and it was like just like bad trades. It was like bad
they
trades.
always try to fleece.
Yeah, and like fleece or not, right? I get it, but I pick players based on like if I like them and if they're good players and if I like
Yeah,
the system that they're in. Right? Bucky, I was like, bro, Bucky could really be something, dog. He could really, really be something. Plus the people that I was in talks with, my draft specialists, experts, you may call them.
mhm.
They were like, hey, bro, Bucky's a guy to get. And you can steal him and then you get to rat out with him. That was tough though. I mean,
He's gonna be high
it's
this year.
I'm sure, but I'm not gonna draft him this year. Because yeah, that offense is gonna change entirely because Chris Godwin might not come back. So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
offense is gonna
So
change entirely. And
I
I don't
had
know if you
got that season would have been raps. Raps.
that probably was the greatest 6 weeks or whatever period he played
Hmm.
in. I mean, because your team, not that you needed it, bro, but like you knew you were gonna get like a stupid game from him at any point in the season,
Oh
at
yeah,
any game.
pretty much
So
every game. Like every
yeah,
game, he's getting at least 20. Like I know he's
yeah,
getting at least 20. He's like
exactly.
slant, slant, slant.
Yeah, it was like Jameer Gibbs.
Yeah,
Like you knew
yeah, yeah.
Jameer was gonna go stupid, but you're like, all right, bro. It's just I gotta get and Devon Achane. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
once
tough.
once Montgomery went out, I was like,
Oh, I was not even happy. I was like, hey man,
man.
hey, I don't want to see the guys get hurt, but woo! Woo!
No, that's some stuff I gotta talk about in the championship game because I actually watched the Broncos Bengals game with Brady, which was the first game. So he had Burrow, he had Jamar, and then I had Chase Brown and Cortland Sutton. Uh, um, so I watched that. It was pretty neck and neck the whole time. Jamar
And you
Chase
can
was
sorry, you got to refresh me on that because I don't that those last few games like I don't remember exactly specifically what happened, but I do remember like watching it like damn bro like this is not what you want to start off for.
basically I had 4 times I had my player go down at the 1 yard line for the very next play to be the ball to his player, whoever that player was, for a touchdown.
Oh,
Four times.
for Chase Brown for that to happen, yeah, it's
I
annoying.
know because he was running and he wanted to go down at the 1 and he tried to go down. He hurt himself. And originally I was mad because the very next play they snuck the ball with Burrow. And I was like, it doesn't make sense. Kneel the ball out the rest of the way. Like that's what Brown was trying to do when he went down. He made them take a timeout when he injured himself.
Yeah,
So he couldn't kneel the rest of the way, so they had to score a touchdown. I'm like, okay, well, maybe
yeah,
let's run the ball with who do they have? Some backup.
yeah,
I was like, just give it to him.
yeah.
Let's
Come on,
get
what's going on?
you.
Yeah, come
But
on. What are you doing?
so that happened, and then I kept seeing these deep balls for the Broncos, and I started jumping up and down just for it to be Marvin Mims.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was his game. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sutton got 16, not bad, but
Not bad. You'll
like,
take that.
when I see a deep ball like that, and I see the 1, I'm like, I started cheering, and then I see the 7, I was like, no, bro, that's not a 4. And then of course Bucky Irving went down at the 1 twice, and then an immediate 1 yard pass to Mike Evans
Yeah,
for he ran the
yeah.
whole length of the field, whole length of the field. He ran from like the 30-yard line, goes down at the 1,
Gotta feel
and
bad for running backs, bro.
and then they fake it to him, and I was like,
Yep. And
that's
you're like, yep.
disrespect.
That's that's exactly what a running back wants to run 90 yards down the field and then
When I'm in
giving the
Madden
ball to receiver.
and my running back gets all the way, I force feed him 4 times. I don't care if it's a screen. I don't care if it's a fullback run and he's behind a fullback. He gets that ball 4 times. And if
Yep.
we turn over at the 1, then
Then that's what it is. And then you live with the fact that your running back got you down the field. You got to repay people. I
yeah,
understand it.
yeah.
I
It
get it.
was.
Yeah, give him his credit. Give him what he's due. You know, give him a touchdown.
And when I'm
Let that
playing,
guy feel even more motivated. You know. But
yeah, when I'm playing Madden, the guy sitting there, he's not expecting me to give the ball to the same guy 4 times in
four
a row. It's
times,
the
no,
stupidest thing you can do, and I'm
because
gonna.
because he thinks like an NFL coach. He's like, oh
Mhm.
well, he's gonna throw the ball clearly on first down, and then you see that it gets picked off in the Super Bowl and you lose. I go ask Russell Wilson how that feels, right? So we live and die
Gotta
by
feel
our
bad for
quarterbacks,
Marshawn.
dude. That has to be. You think of
Huge.
like losing the Super Bowl being like a big deal, bro, and like like my uncle, he played college football and he has friends who played in the NFL and that played for Green Bay, and he's like, bro, when we lost a Super Bowl, like it was you never feel the
It's
same way.
devastating.
It's like an eternal loss.
Oh
It's like losing
yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude. Imagine that you had the game in the bag. You have the best running Marshawn Lynch, who's just running people over and just grabbing the
1 yard,
bro.
1 yard. They try to get cute with it.
You
I
probably
remember.
don't sleep ever again.
No, you don't. And I remember watching an interview, and Marshawn Lynch, or no, it was God dang,
Whoever.
who was the cornerback?
Oh,
The
Richard Sherman.
Sherman. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
He was
yeah.
on the sidelines, and he said, "No, it had to be Marshawn Lynch. It was Marshawn at some point. I forget what point it was,
Yeah.
but he went up to Pete Carroll, and he said he let out like a big ha ha ha,
Yeah, yeah.
just like laughing at him. I was like, I would
Yeah.
have done the same
Dang,
thing
yeah, bro. Are you serious? Are you serious? Like,
in the playoffs. That dude he would run like 40 yards over like
yeah.
250-pound guys like they were nothing. Go
That's,
to the sidelines, sit on the sidelines, and be like, love me some Skittle. Start eating
yep.
Skittle.
And then right back out there to run you right back over, bro. You honestly, we gotta start testing those Skittles, bro. He had some in those Skittles, man.
I'm
He had
telling
something in
you right
those
now,
Skittles, bro.
as a diabetic eating Skittles for like 8 years now,
Yep.
nothing in my packs.
Yeah,
Nothing.
nothing. Yeah, you would think it would switch you up already, but we got to get the Marshawn Skittles. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe if this gets big enough, we can get Marshawn there. Like, yo, what is? Come on, man. Come on, we need to help.
Yeah.
Like
Imagine me, you, Marshawn, we're all eating Skittles.
Skittles, it'd be awesome.
A couple
That'd
months
be.
later, I'm
I'm like, hold on. 1 second. You gotta hit the stim real quick, bro. You gotta
yeah.
self-revive real quick.
Speaking of that, I got this Dexcom that monitors my blood sugar, tells me the readings.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, if it was the pressure of me laying on my arm, because they say it's got to go on the arm, but sometimes I put it like on a weird spot where I lay like exactly.
Yeah.
And like last night, I'm asleep, fast asleep, a little baby, and it's like beep, 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 and it's like a specific alarm I have that means like it sounds like Pac-Man at the end. It's like and it's like you're dead, like you just died.
Yeah. You don't want to hear that. You do not
So
want to.
I wake up, I'm like, oh no, and I get up and I'm like, I don't feel, because usually when I feel like I'm dying, there's one dot that's going through my brain. It's like eat.
Wait,
And so
hold
I
on.
literally,
You actually, there's times you feel like that?
yeah, like I'm so out of it. The only thing I can think about is eating. So like, my sister one time was in the kitchen,
Oh.
and it wasn't terribly late. It was like 11 o'clock or something. I went to bed early, and that
Yeah.
happened. I go downstairs, and she's like, "What are you doing up?" Just completely stonewall into the fridge. Open the fridge, started eating grapes, bro, out of a container. And she's like, she's sitting there, and she was like,
The hell?
yeah. And then like, I have enough grapes. I like throw the rest of the grapes onto the counter, like slide them onto the counter. She's just sitting there. She's like looking at me, and then I go in the pantry. I'm like, I like rip open like a pack of Oreos. She's like, what are you doing?
It's pretty terrifying.
I didn't say anything. And then I'm like, and I go to get some water because like I'm not an animal after I eat Oreos.
No,
I
of
got
course.
it.
You have to have him water.
And then so I'm just sitting there, and then like I'm not saying a damn word, and she's just kind of sitting there on her phone. Just I see her like looking up periodically, and then I was like, a couple minutes later, I was like, no, I'm good. Sorry, my blood sugar was acting up. So, and she was like, oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, well, I guess.
I
Little, you had rabies for a second, but yeah. All right, we'll take that, I guess. The
Yeah.
funny part is she went back to her phone. She saw you just, and she was like, "Yeah, I guess what they got on Instagram." And they like she had to look up to feel better. Like, I guess, is he okay? Oh well, girl, there's a new shirt in here. Like, bro, like, dog,
Yeah. I think it's more of like she knew what was going on, and like, cause like my girlfriend, like yesterday, like we were driving, and then there's like a gap that I opened up, and she's like, you could get in right there, because I was gonna go around, because there's like a line of cars, and I missed it because
Yeah,
it's
you
like
take your spots.
all backed up. I'm like, shit, so I'm going around, and I'm driving, and she's like, oh, you can go right there, and she's like, oh, never mind, it's not too big enough, and I was like, that's pretty good, and I swerve in, and she's like, oh, and she's like, get off, she's like, what? Oh. Because she's always told me that if she thinks I'm about to do something dumb, she will not be involved in the decision making. So she will take herself out by like.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll like be doing something, and she's like, "Oh no, don't." It's like if you're ever like playing like Minecraft or something, and you're like, our base is being raided, and you just see your friend log off.
Yeah. Bro,
Like,
I don't know if you, bro, it's like when you play in Minecraft and like a creeper's about to explode, just pause the game. You're like, all right, bro. All right, hold on. Let me just, I got
that
steps
feels
here.
like the Flash. Like if you're like, oh, and you hit
All right.
escape, and you see it like partially exploded. You're like,
Oh, okay. How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this?
well, if I resume, I don't have enough time to use my shield, but maybe I see some bricks right there. Maybe if I position myself behind the corner, I could avoid the explosion altogether.
And then you
Okay,
go,
you
Eureka!
die.
Boom!
No.
And Minecraft trolls you, bro. And it'll change like the message, but depending on what happened to you. Yeah, player 444 gets killed, destroyed by this creeper. Like, come on, bro. Just say exploded.
The ground too hard. It's like, yeah, no,
Yeah, all
no.
right. Yeah, no. Wow, I hit the ground too hard, huh? Dude, or like plundered. Yeah, it was plundered. It plundered to death. My
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
bro.
It's like, what does that mean? Me and Steven, we used to. You ever play the Minecraft like where they had the like server like the factions?
Dude,
Um,
yes. Oh, you played that too?
dude, me and my
Dude,
brother
what?
would play
Love
that
factions.
all the time, and we took it so serious. Um, it was like summer, and I was like, we mostly played when I was in like elementary school, a little bit in middle school,
Yep,
but
yep.
no, it'd be just like a random summer morning. This dude would wake me up at like 7:30 in the morning, and he's like, base is being raided. Dude,
It's like being war ready, bro. Like those Trojans.
I would be like,
Oh, I got you. I got you. I'll be Steven. I'll be Steven. We're getting raided. We're getting raided.
and I'm up, no teeth brush. I at that point, yeah, I slept with all of my clothes on, so I literally just down to the computer room, and I was just on. I was like, and I would like spawn in the base, and I look around, and you would see the name tags, and like our
Yeah.
go-to was always a floating obsidian base in the sky,
You had to.
water,
Water around it. You had different layers. Yes.
the
Yep.
air, and then like he would go ham. He would make like these cobblestone walls around,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
then what would he do? He'd pour like I think it was water, and then he'd put lava over it. So then all the way down, it would make
Yeah.
a thing of cobblestone, and then like
Like
water and lava in
an,
between.
an extra layer. Yeah.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
you're not getting in there without like.
Yeah. You had to have a good, like, really good cannon. And there was some guys I played. I didn't really raid that much, but I was a part of like people coming into our base. We'd like fend it off and shit. But
Yeah.
people used to have like these sophisticated cannons, bro. Like that would have sand in it, and you have to hit the sand so
Yes,
that it could
yes.
blow up the water.
I
Dude,
I
it
could never
was.
get the sand cannon.
I could never figure it out, but I was at a raid once where they were doing it, and I remember being like 13. I was like, bro, this is the coolest thing ever.
If you woke up and you went to protect your base and
Yeah.
you saw sand remnants in the area, just
Oh,
know they're getting into that thing.
yeah. It's
And
over.
no, but so I kind of played like a bitches game
Hmm.
for the most
Interesting.
part. I would raid, we would search for bases. It was
Mhm.
getting old, and I was like, you know what? Like I'm this is stupid. So what I would do is we had a very small base, and my sister had an account too, so she joined the faction so we could claim more land because that's how it worked.
Yep.
Um, so it was just us, and I would leave the faction, and I would go to spawn with nothing, and I would be like, "Who trying to let me into their faction?" And I would, like test the waters and everything.
Mhm.
Eventually, I'd get a bite, and someone would get me in. Sometimes the teams weren't too far along, and if they weren't like that far along, I would leave.
Yep.
If they were far along enough, I would make like a little room in the base, put some paintings up, deck the thing
Yeah.
out. As I'm decorating, line my room with TNT, go around, and I would put it in the walls and everything. And then I put like a lever, like behind something, like behind a chest or something. That'd be like a lever, and then like the
Yeah.
chest covering it. But you could still see the lever like through the crack. And I would steal stuff from people,
Yeah.
like basically use them as like
You're a
a
double agent. You're
force.
a
Yeah,
double
yeah.
agent.
And so I would bring things back to Steven, give them to him. He would bring them to the base, and that operation would go until someone was like, "Where are my diamonds at?" And then I'm like, "All right, like I know they're looking now. They know something's up."
Something's up.
I'm like grabbing everything, and eventually I would get cornered, and
Yeah.
the server or the faction admin would text me like on the chat, and
Mhm.
they at because my name is Piggy 1001. They'd be at Piggy 1001. Where are you at right now? What are you doing? And I was like, just in my room, hanging around. And
Hey, I'm chilling.
they're like, gotta come talk to you. And then they like come into my room and they start like opening all the chests and shit. And they're like, we have people reporting stealing,
Yeah.
and you are the newest one, and we never had these allegations until you got
Before.
here. And
Yep.
I was like, I've been contributing, I've decked out
Yeah.
this room, I've been mining, putting things in the chest. Why would I steal my own stuff? And they're like, good point. We're gonna watch you. Just know that we're gonna be looking out for this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. No big
Fine.
deal.
Um, and
Survive
then
the first
that
round.
was the sign for me to just grab whatever I could of
Well,
value.
yeah. And
Most
then
I
just
could. I'd go around everybody's rooms, and then as soon as someone had seen me doing the act, I just grabbed whatever I could from that room, brought it to spawn, gave it to Steven, went back, nothing in my inventory, nothing of value. They're like, it's Piggy, he's stealing everything. Walked in my room, flicked the lever, dude. The rooms were just so off. And I didn't need to do that, but that was like it was like my trademark. It was like the wet bandits, dude. And I was like, I literally would just suicide it. I was like, boom. But there was one time that someone had like a small wooden base, and I flicked the lever, and they had like a little window. And I remember, those fireballs you could throw.
yes.
I had two of them. I threw one fireball, jumped out the window, turned around. I threw the other fireball, and it lit the TNT and everything on
TNT.
fire. It threw everyone back, and then the whole base just exploded. And I hit the ground too hard, but
Hey,
it was like a jungle base, but it was still fun in that moment to like turn around and throw the fire. I was like, ah,
it's worth it. So worth it. The most worth it. Dude, you were a little slimy snake.
Yeah,
Hilarious, by the way.
yeah,
Because,
dude,
like, those guys really meant that. Yeah, hey, we
yeah,
got you on probation now, man. Hey, we're going to be watching you. We're going to be watching you. Like, they really meant that. Dude, factions used to be like, that was a brotherhood in there. Like, you had to be, those were the boys, bro. Those were the boys. Like, that was a brotherhood. So whenever anyone was stealing, you were like, yo, hold on, man. I know you. I know y'all guys. Right? We're on
yeah,
Skype
yeah.
a couple hours
I
a
would
day.
get to know them too.
You were a
That's
sick person.
that's the
Dude,
crazy
you are
part.
look, when I used to play factions, I remember like I could play one day a week, like on Saturday night or Friday night, Saturday night, whichever day I picked, and I got to play and whatever, and then that was it, bro. I would join this faction. I could not play during the week, so I didn't play during the week. They got raided during the week, and I remember I logged back on Friday, and I got kicked out of the faction. And when I was like walking around, they were killed me immediately, and I was like, bro, what happened? They're like, yo, you turned. I'm like, bro, I've not logged in weeks. Like it's been a whole week. I don't even know what happened. Y'all got raided. I was like, what happened? I remember walking around like, oh, guy, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? It looks. Did we get raided? What? Someone dismantled the place. Interesting. I guess it's new style, whatever.
They're like,
Art Deco. And I remember everyone just turned with their swords, and all you see is,
you're like, what's going on, fellas?
dude. It was you. You were the reason, bro. Guys like you who would join the faction, ruining the vibe, bro. And
Yeah,
and years later, you have not apologized. You
no,
loved it. You loved what you did.
I loved every.
I mean, that sounds pretty fun. That sounds.
There
Pretty
was one time that someone new had joined the faction, and I was like stealing stuff, obviously,
Yeah.
and they started blaming this guy, and everyone started blaming him. And they're like, this whole stuff didn't start till you joined. They're like, we've had so many new members. They're like, this guy, Piggy, this guy. None of this happened until you walked in here. And then so they all kicked him out and then killed him. And dude, I don't know if he came back from like a mining trip or something, but he had like diamonds on him and stuff. And they're like, see, a rat. He got all on him. And they started like dispersing all the stuff.
Oh my god.
All his stuff. And like they cleaned out his room. Like they took everything out of his room because they had like different rooms. And so they took everything out of his room. And I was like, gee whiz. And then like people would go like I would act as a functioning member when there are a lot of people on. But then when there's like one guy on, and he was like either like AFK or like somewhere else, that's when I was like,
gotta catch them all.
So yeah, me and Steve, we did some. Honestly, we did war crimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely some war crimes there.
Because
Definitely some espionage, some double agentry going on.
Arenas.
Yep, dude. I played Minecraft. I grew up. That was my game. Like people had Call of Duty, people had Skyrim. I was a Minecraft kid.
I love that
until I was like 13.
Yeah, that's the same way. I love that.
I had YouTube videos and stuff. Bro, I used to make YouTube videos with my friends. Like it was.
Really?
Yeah, I met people online on Skype. That's why I said Skype's closing is like, I feel that, bro. Yeah, because like I have people who were like from the Netherlands. People were from like all over Europe.
Bro,
that I was friends with.
I thought you were about to say you had people in the Nether right now. I was
like, I got them locked in the Nether.
Still, really like Minecraft. Like.
I got pigment and gas in there, bro. I got them boys. They know me. When I log on, they're like, yo, what's up, bro?
I love me my pigment, man.
Yo, where do you think I get my fireballs from, bro? They pass them to me, bro. Come on, those are my dealers. No, but bro, like that was the thing growing up. So like PvP arenas, like I played on was it Kohi? There was one. Like, huh?
Played on Coochie?
Coochie or something? It was Coochie Pepper.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like should have been monitoring your.
It was called Coochie. It had two. Hold on, wait, hold on. No, this can't be true. I think it was called Kohi. It was like some Kohi, and that's where we used to like play like the 2v2 PvP, 1v1, 3v3, all that.
What did we play on?
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Oh, I don't remember.
So
we bounced around.
You also played in elementary school. I played like up until 7th grade, I think. So
yeah, that's about when I played till. I might have been up until 7th. Yeah, 7th.
Yeah, because we did.
I was up until they brought those wings in. I like those wings now.
Exactly. They're fine now.
On the Xbox and stuff, like with friends, and like I like those wings. Those are pretty lit. You know, fly around and stuff.
I didn't like them when they first came out though. Like Minecraft's changed a lot since I've played. Like I look now, I'm like, what the hell what's a warden? There's like just different biomes and stuff now. I'm like, dude, there's grass in the Nether and trees. I went in there. I was like,
saw that. Yeah, they revamped.
I was like,
they did that. They killed.
My brother was playing one day, and I was like, oh, is this like a new map? But you get like a special map. He's like, we reloaded it in again. It was the same thing. I was like,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's like decked out with trees and stuff now. Like,
yeah, there's like a bunch of new stuff. Not that it's not cool. I mean, I don't play anymore, so it doesn't bother me. But
yeah,
like, like there was even a couple years ago, they had like a stingray in the air that would just come around and zap you. And I was like, what is that stingray?
Oh, yeah, dude.
I played with it was Riley, Jamar, and I playing, and I went outside, and all of a sudden it went, boosh. I was like, and I had my bow and arrow. I couldn't even hit it. So what was the point? What was the point of me having this, bro?
I couldn't find it. I came out of because I was playing with Cole, and I came out of the mines, and I was walking back, and all of a sudden, looking around, I'm like,
got your nose. Like, who did that? Who got my nose, bro?
I was like, what happened? I was like, I told him, I was like, look, I got hit by something. I lost a couple hearts. I was like, I'm not hungry. There's nothing around me. And he's like, you sleep. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, have you slept? And I was like, no, I was just mining. And he's like, it's the phantoms. And I was like, oh, what? Like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, they they come for you when you don't sleep. If you don't sleep, the phantoms, they'll come from the sky and they'll come get you. And I look up and I just see 3 like demon things circling above me. I'm like, what the shit is going on? Why
I need to go to sleep immediately, bro.
why is the underworld trying to bring me under?
Bro, I don't get. Wait, they're called phantoms? That's insane.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, but you'd have to sleep back in the day on Minecraft, bro. You could play like your guy can go 100 million hours in a row. As long as he ate, he was super like.
Yeah,
He was a hard worker, real hard worker, bro.
Oh,
He
yeah,
only
he-
slept. Oh shoot, my alarm clock's going off on my computer. Hold on, my bad.
No,
Wow.
I remember during the factions, me and Steven would go to the PvP arena.
Yeah.
And you know it was like the naked people with no armor, no sword,
Always
just hanging
just
around
getting
people.
fried in seconds. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But someone would have these posses of like like a giant whale has fish that like
Yeah, they just kind of roll with
like
it.
shark or
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
that's what we were like. And so me and Steven, we saw that and we're like, that is the perfect cover. So
Mhm.
we would make a bunch of stone swords and then we make a potion of poison and a potion of strength.
Mhm.
And it was like a couple potions of poison too. And so you don't need to fight through his armor if he has no health.
Exactly.
So we would splash him with a potion of poison, and immediately he just starts frying guys like just instantly.
Yeah.
And so I back up, and all the other people start running, or some people start like jumping at him and hitting him, and he's fighting these people, but his health is dwindling. And then I splash the potion of strength on myself, go back up because it was like a 17-second timer. It's like I count in my head. And then when it got to like 15, I go back up, splash him again. And then the panic sets in because he's at like a third of his health now.
Yeah.
And then he starts going down again. And so now he's panicking and he starts running. So then I chase after him. All I gotta do is hit him once with the sword. And then he evaporates. All his stuff is mine.
Yeah.
And he can't run fast either because the thing's hitting him, slowing him down. So I hit him, grab all the shit, whoosh.
Y'all
gone.
were insane.
Great items. I'm like, dude. So
That's actually elite. Y'all had it down packed. And
I was
so it was
whipping
only
those
you
things
and you, but you didn't play factions with other people like per se though. It was just your faction, just you and Steven and then whoever else you could find.
We didn't bring people in.
Yeah, so just you two versus the world.
Mm-hmm. We
I was
brought
in a
my
big
sister
faction.
in when she got older.
Yeah.
When she got older, we were like, we're being raided. And she was like up at like, she was like 6 or 7.
Really? Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Because she saw us playing. And so, when you're a younger sibling, all you want to do is do what your older siblings are doing. So she joined up. And, we had my brother's friend Ryan who actually showed us Minecraft like back in like 2010, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So he joined up and yeah, so we had a pretty tight knit group because they saw what I was doing. Like they know those people lurking out there.
Exactly, and
you can't let someone into your like month-long project that like.
To be fair, yeah, y'all were insane. I was in big factions. I just can't. I can't do the. I didn't have people to play with like that either. Because like the time is whenever we weren't playing football or soccer.
Yeah.
We never talked about. We just did stupid stuff at practice. We never really like. I didn't know anyone played Minecraft. I was like, all right, bro. Like we're at practice. We both suck. Awesome. This is very very fun. We're gonna be on the bench and do nothing for the next 90 minutes. Awesome. Yeah, but that's crazy. Yeah, we were in big factions. We had like 40 people, 50 people in our factions.
I was in some big factions too. I got the best of both worlds, and then I was the single. Sorry, my lighting was like.
Is it the Phantom or? Yeah, you better sleep, bro.
So.
You better sleep, bro.
I didn't sleep much last night, to be honest. With that time jump. Yeah, and I went to bed pretty late too.
1 hour. It's one. You act like it jumped 17 hours. I didn't sleep. No. What?
Yeah, but when you're getting like 5 or 6 hours of sleep, and it now becomes 3 or 4 hours of sleep.
That's 3 or 4. Dude. That difference between 4 and 5 hours of sleep, or even 5 and 6 hours, bro.
6 is like function. Okay, 7 to 8. 7 to 8 plus like that. Okay, anything above 8, like you're a
Yeah, I
bum.
don't think I've ever gotten above 8 in years. But
7 to
yeah,
8, 7 to 8 is like you are obtaining the best healthy adult sleep
sleep.
possible. Keep that up. Uh, 6 is its own category for sure, and
Mhm.
it's like you're definitely getting good sleep. You need to try to get more, but like that's you
Yeah,
know
it's not optimized. It's not optimum sleep. It's like you would want a little bit more. Half an hour in there would have
four
been a little bit better. Yeah, but
four to
6 is its
five.
own tier. 4 or 5 is yeah, because three
Three
3 hours of sleep, man, no.
three is its own category. I'd say too. Um,
I think you don't count anything that's below 3 though, because then those are just naps. You can't.
for,
That's not even a sleep. There's
for
nothing's happening in there during that time.
one to two is okay. 1 hour of sleep. That is like, are you willing to risk it? Will this 1 hour of sleep actually make you feel better, or
Right.
should you just push through the rest of the day and try to go bed at like 8 p.m.? Like that's your
Yeah,
option.
and then that becomes a game because then you waste so much time thinking, okay, what could this? You're using precious thinking time to like,
Hmm.
is this gonna
Hmm.
be worth it? So you're really willing. At the end of the day, you should take that hour. That
Yeah.
that hour, and then there's a risk too because if you need to be somewhere, you need to wake up on an alarm clock and you slept 1 hour. The snooze bug
Wake
will. It's very much so like, hey, come
up.
on, buddy. Well, come on, 15 minutes. Come on,
I got a
come
sonic
on.
boom alarm. That
Oh, you're one
thing
of those people. Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It wakes you up. Yeah.
Apple's playing or something because sometimes their alarms they don't go off. I don't know. It like goes off and then it snoozes immediately. I don't snooze it.
Yes. It snoozes when you click the power button.
Does
If you
it?
click the power button, yeah, because sometimes I'll do it on accident. I'll be like, just trying to pick up my phone, and I'll click it. And I'll be like, it'll say snooze, 9 minutes, 56 seconds. And I'm like,
Mhm.
hey, 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 hey. I didn't do that. Why would you do that to me? I didn't do that.
I've had mine snooze where I don't even think I clicked anything, but it like I'll set an alarm for like 9 o'clock and then my sonic boom is like for 10, and that's
Yeah.
like my that's my like enough. So if I hear that, if I hear sonic boom in the morning, I'm like it's like the Minecraft raid. I'm like
Yeah.
no, running around. And then I look at my phone and it like in the background it says the alarm went off and I'm like, no, you didn't. No.
Didn't go off. I would be waking up like this. PTSD.
I
Dude, I think you're like living in a war zone. The sonic boom.
yeah,
Why the sonic boom? Is it? Did you buy it simply because the
my
Apple?
parents bought it for me back in high school because I was not waking up to
Yeah,
my
but
own
you also had the ketones and all that, so you used to wake up just.
stiff. Yeah, dude. Yep. I'll
To
tell
be
you the
fair,
best.
as a friend, that was like one of the scariest things, bro. Because then you would not come to school or something, or you wake up and you'd be like, I'm like, yeah, bro, I had ketones this morning. I couldn't wake up. I was just like, it was funny in the moment, but I was also like, dog, this kid could just at any moment Matt, it could just be the end of Matt, and we'll go to
I'm,
his funeral and he'd be like a stuffed animal, like you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's crazy.
I'm telling you, dude. God is he's mad at me because he tried to call me back like 13 years ago, and
Yeah,
doctors were like, "He's not coming back, big dog,"
he's
and
not done yet.
they gave me insulin, and I feel like ever since then, like if a bus ever flies past me on the road and I was like this close, I'm not lucky. I was
Yeah,
targeted.
yeah, yeah,
I'm not supposed to
yeah.
be here. I am not. I'm on borrowed time. I already know that. If something happens, oh my god, you're so lucky. I'm like,
I see what you're trying to do.
not
Hmm.
yet.
Bro, I also think that the jokes that we made for 4 or 5 years just did not help anyone's
No,
case on that
no.
at all.
Brought all the diabetics down.
Dude,
And
I realize that that humor that we have is very like singular. Like, bro, some people just do not find that shit funny at all.
I think honestly in today's world, if we were
Oh
trying
my
to make a
god.
lot of those jokes, because we were making school shooting jokes when that was like a
Dude.
one-off event. Now it's like every
Yes.
other day. So
Yeah, so
like,
then now it's like, okay, like once there was one that happened during our high school, I want to say in like our junior year, like during down in Florida, and I was like, okay, hold on, this is happening. Then we had this dude. Remember we had the gun scare? Kid who brought like the
oh
butt
yeah,
of the
just
gun
the
to
scare. But
school.
I thought you were talking about actual shooting. I was like, was that a day that
No,
I
no,
was
no, no, no,
dead?
no. Yeah, hell no, Hey, dude, I would have called you. I would have FaceTimed you while it was happening. Like, dude, it's happening. I get my calculator. Look, I'm here.
I'm like, I'm on my way. I'm driving over, and you're like.
Dude, to be fair, those calculators they went platinum because they were the perfect sound.
Yeah, because it sounded like the gun. It was like,
Yeah,
and then like the thing would fall off. My favorite things from the bus was the school shooting stuff and the.
Hey, oh. Where did we get that from, dude? Oh
I don't
my
know.
gosh.
It was like a couple years ago. Kaylee was saying something, and she was like, yeah, it sounds like Squidward. I was like,
Yeah, dude. It was never Squidward, bro.
Ruined for me.
Yeah, exactly. Then that's when I first heard it. Yeah. What a time, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out our bus drivers,
get a
though.
bottle of water real quick.
Do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
Be right back. I'm trying to talk.
What can I promote? Oh, while Matt's not here, getting his H2O, we're doing a sponsored thing right here. Have you ever felt like you weren't strong enough? You ever felt that when people looked at you, they saw you as a weakling? Well, there's no need to feel that anymore because Matt and I are being sponsored now by Steroid, and yeah, we feel like it's a good thing. Matt looked like how he looks right now, and then he started taking steroids, and then you see that thing on the back of his wall right there. We call him Jamal Charles now because that's just how strong he looks. But that was him in his heyday of taking steroid. A complete change. He went from like a subpar athlete to Jamal Charles back there. Put a couple years in the NFL. And we figured it was the right time to take a sponsorship deal, and we said why not do it with steroids? So, call 1-800-steroid. Yeah, you get your payment plan today. Yep. And we're back.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, my parents basically kind of just sold me there.
How so?
And I mean in like the literal sense, because I go down to get a bottle of water, and my parents like stand in the kitchen. whenever my parents congregate in the kitchen together, never good.
Never good.
Never good. So I'm like, what's going on, family? And they're like, I was like, you don't have a job right now, right? And I was like, not right now. She was like, okay. I was like, well, we were thinking. And I was like, oh boy.
No.
He was like, why don't we just pay you to clean the house? And I'm already cleaning a portion of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing the bathroom and vacuuming the upstairs. And like, yeah, we pay like $100 a day. You clean the whole house. I'm like, the whole thing? Like all 3 bathrooms, the upstairs, the downstairs, mop and everything. And they're like,
yeah, so pretty much.
It might be like a 4-hour endeavor, but they said $100.
Hey,
even if I was working.
$100 whenever you do this, so you can do this every day. Could this be an everyday thing or like a once a week thing?
Once a week. Yeah, if I tried to do this every day, they would probably slap the dog shit out of me.
It would be really funny.
I'm cleaning again.
I did it again. Start a whole new monster. But that's how you gotta get them. Gotta get that 700 immediately. Get that 700 immediately.
Clean, like just take a break, eat lunch or something, and start over again. They just always have a cleaner off the clock. Just...
Dude. Like at all hours of the night, it's like 3 a.m. You kick down the door. Hey man, I'm starting to clean. Now let me get right here. I see a little bit of crumbs in the bed. Like, all right, bro.
Just falling. I'm like, oh, that was falling right there. Got it for you,
bro. No, I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. That's $25 an hour. That's more than I get paid. I mean,
I'm already cleaning like.
Exactly. You already got the routine down. It's not like they're asking you to like, learn, Japanese or something. It's pretty easy.
My bum ass sister I pitched this idea because they had a cleaner that was coming. Because when
Well, now
my
they.
mom was going back to work, they had a cleaner start coming. And first of all, they do a very good job. I'm gonna be honest. Like there
Yeah,
was
because
like
no one's home during the cleaners, right? So they just probably just do the same thing that I would do. Like they clean something for a little bit and they go eat.
down like
Yeah, the moment they hear the keys jingle, they're like,
no, there's like popcorn I'd find under my bed, and it's been there for like a year, and I'm like, bro, like I would always just like I never cleaned it up because I just wanted to see,
oh
and
yeah, good experiment.
they never got it.
You know what's funny? It's probably their popcorn too. It's probably just them. You know
But,
what I mean?
like, but no,
Bro.
they come with like 3 or 4 people. They'd be gone in like 45 minutes, and like we got 3 or 4 people. Granted, my mom cleans the kitchen,
Yeah.
and my sister helps clean the kitchen. Um, I go in and she's like talking to my mom, not even doing anything. She's like in the middle of wiping, she's like talking. The hand has stopped moving. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Come on, do your thing.
but
Hey, I see you. Do your job. All right,
yeah,
pal. Before I
and
report you to HR.
so usually it's just me and my dad,
Shut up.
carrying the team. So yeah, pretty good setup for the jobless.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So what? How is the jobless? So you're finished with school. You're degreed up, right?
Yep, but
And your degree's in what again? You're in astrophysicist, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Astrophysics.
work on the rocket ships.
Yeah. And you were like a real prodigy. With
Yeah,
NASA, I remember they wanted to give you like I gartered. We all went and they were like, "Hey, man, it was great to meet you." So like, what happened with
yeah,
that?
they gave
What's
me a
going on?
suit.
Yeah.
You know the photo. Yeah,
Oh, dude. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously you were like waiting for like a bigger plan to come up, but yeah, that's tough.
yeah.
Yeah. Then you're like, yeah, I actually studied. I'm a historian. I did history for 4 years. Yeah.
Art history.
Yeah. Art history, dude. English. Whenever someone says, "Oh yeah, I'm an English major," I'm like, "Yeah, great meeting you. You're gonna be a teacher in 5 years.
Yeah,
Great
literally.
meeting you. You're not gonna write any books. We know your body. I knew you in college. You're not trying to do anything creative. You're just going to class and getting C's. So you know what
No,
you're gonna be. Teacher time. So what did
no,
would you get your degree in?
I had an information science degree, so like computer
Yeah.
programming,
Computer programming. Yeah.
cybersecurity.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody told me would be probably the best fit because that's where the world was going. Little did I know when I hit the job market, nobody's hiring.
It's tough.
Trump and Elon are like, yeah, we're fire all these people. I'm like, you're what? I started applying to as many jobs as I could because I was as soon as those people hit the market, bro.
Then now is your time.
And
Yeah.
they can be like 5 years experience at the
Yeah.
government. Cook, dude.
So that's kind of like the tough part about what's happened then. Yeah, because now you give people who are already in their careers and out of
Mhm.
contention of for the younger people. Then now they have all the experience and they had a pretty decent job. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's
Well, they
tough.
got a good excuse. Why were you fired? The government efficiency layoffs, and everyone was like, all right.
Yeah, and then I'll be the one guy to ask my question. So what was your report like? And you're like, well, I actually played Candy Crush for 19 hours.
Yeah, they were like, oh, you can't ask me that. That
What?
violates my rights. And I was like,
Well, our rights to know why you got fired. That's what my right is to know, and I want to know if I'm going to hire another moron because the government fired you, and the government fires nobody. So they fired you.
tell me about your week. Well, I wake up and I start my day with a little Scrabble to get the brain going. It's like,
On the way to work, right? On the metro,
uh,
right?
usually after the metro. Metro, I usually sleep.
Oh,
Sometimes I
on the
miss.
walk, on the walk to work. Oh, I understand that. Yeah, you
I
take some
don't
time in the
walk.
morning.
I ride those little e-scooters.
Oh, so when are you playing
Yeah,
Scrabble?
usually right when I get to work. That's the best time to just get the brain flowing. Um, I'll clock
Right.
in.
Clock in. Yeah.
Um, I usually give myself a little bit of Scrabble time. So sometimes if I get there, usually if I get there at 9, I'll put down 8:50, and then I'll do Scrabble for a little bit. So that
Nice.
gives me about 20 minutes to Scrabble it up, get the brain juices
And and
flowing.
and, and you're scrabbling at At this point, it's now 9:20, correct? 9:20 in the morning.
Usually 9:20, but
Hmm.
it technically gives me 30 minutes because of that extra 10 minutes that I said I got there.
Yeah, but you got into work at 9, so you're
Correct.
but you're a lot. You understand? Okay, granted. Okay, you scrabble in the morning, no big deal. I'm glad to have your brain. What did the rest of your day look like? Scrabble
Well,
done. You go back. You go immediately to
Scrabble,
work. I assume.
Scrabble activates the left side, the critical thinking side of the brain. I have to equally train the creative side of the brain. So then usually I'll load up some Pictionary and I'll play that for about 30 more minutes. Um, Sometimes 10 minutes extra because I usually get on Twitter and I'll say how hard my job is. But then around 10 o'clock, then I start my day. And I have 5 reports I got to get through. Usually, this is a Monday. Yeah, usually I wrap up the first report usually by Friday p.m. Um,
So you wrap up the first report. You have 5 to do per day, and the first report gets done on
no, per
Friday
week, per week, per week, per week.
per
Five
week.
five
Okay,
reports.
5 per
It
week.
usually should be
Understood.
one a day.
It should be one a day, but you're doing one per week. And
I mean,
with
I'm
the,
still training. I'm still learning.
you have 5 years experience here. What
I
have you been
know it's
experiencing?
a learning process. Do you know how hard my job is? I can pull up my tweets and I could show you how hard my job is. I tweet about it every day. I would be tweeting if it wasn't hard.
But sir, it doesn't seem like you're doing your job. What your reports as someone who works in systems, right? Information
Yeah,
systems.
yeah.
You're just running the numbers. You're just clicking a button and then
Mm-hmm.
giving us. You do one of those per week. How is that
I have
hard?
to analyze the data. I have to. They have to tell me what they mean. So if I ever get into a rut, I gotta bring Scrabble back up because then I gotta. Obviously, I'm not seeing things straight. Um. Yeah, I mean, I was getting really good, and then they put a damper on me when they blocked Chat GPT, and that really messed me up. You know, that's how I
What do
got
you?
through school.
How would how would that mess you up? How would ChatGPT mess you up if you're
I
doing one report?
I got one right here. I kept it from work because it's a confidential pamphlet here.
Oh,
And
you're not
so
supposed to have that
the
from the
report
government.
comes in here, and I got some instructions on what to do. And then like here's a sample report, like right here. And as you can see, it's got all this vital information. And the numbers, I gotta look through them, and it just so I scan them into Chat GPT and I say, analyze this data for me and tell me about the trends. And then I go back to like Candy Crush. And it's a
You don't
pretty
under.
good gig. It's pretty good. I do a lot of hard work. And matter of fact, it's probably my lunchtime right now. I usually take about 2 hours. That way I get back around 12:30. But I say I leave.
You take a lunch at 10.
Well, I say I leave it. I always usually go to this Philly cheesesteak place. It's about an hour away. So it's commuting time for lunch. Am I
But
right?
lunch is 1 hour. Why are you taking an hour to go somewhere if you need to be back in the office when you
Well, the
get there?
2 hours is for driving. I get back to the office in 3.
Oh my gosh. So
So I
you're
got to get my hour lunch. I can't cut myself short. An hour to get there, an hour to eat. That's my mandated time. An hour to get back. How am I going to get back in 2 seconds? I can't. It's an hour away. It's an hour back. 3
I have
hours.
a really quick solution to this. Very
Yeah.
quick solution. At our company, we have a gourmet kitchen here. Don't need to leave. Matter
Yeah,
of fact, we
cheesesteak?
can have them make you a cheesesteak here. We can have them make you a cheesesteak here. We can have them make you a cheesesteak.
Well, I can't.
Now, it's gluten-free bread. We're very gluten-free here. So
Mm-hmm.
gluten-free bread. The steak is gonna be vegan tofu, but You can
Well,
eat
the
it here.
one I go to, they make with Swiss mountain cheese, and that's vital to my religion. So, what are you gonna do there, buddy?
Sir, I don't think this is your career. I think you should spend your time doing something. Are you on your phone during the interview? Are you on your phone during the interview?
This guy making fun of my religion, bro.
Are you tweeting? Are you live tweeting right now?
Dude's crashing out, man. He's freaking out over here. I'm just making a tweet, and he's in the camera, bro. Saying, yeah, I get some hit tweets sometimes. Sometimes they catch the win.
You have 4 likes. It's everybody's tweet. It's 4 likes,
Yeah.
and it's your 4 different accounts.
Well, that's an allegation, honestly.
They're on the same email. We can see your name, Matt.
Linked with the same phone number.
It says Piggy 101, Piggy 102, Piggy 103.
Speaking of that, bro, I got, Iron Man, his like Iron Legion. Bro, I got these Gmails, and I call them scams. PIGSCAM. Pig scam.
Pig scams.
Pig scam 1, pig scam 2, all the way up through 10. Sign them up for every month of the year for birthday rewards.
Yeah.
But dude, they've been dropping like flies. Google has been flagging them, shutting them down. The other week, I just lost Pig Scam 7, dude. It's terrible. It sucks. I was like, no, July. No. I've stopped using them because they just get shut down, and it's like I can't use them if they just get shut down.
What are you using them? What exactly are you trying to get birthday rewards on?
It's mostly birthday, but it's also like when police are like, sign up now, we'll give you like 50% off your order.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll order with that email and then get 50% off, so I save a little bit of money. But they've been attacking, and like my brother, we went to a cabin, and we were trying to get NFL on for the playoffs, and he was like, oh, it needs a YouTube TV account. I was like, I can make one with I get a free trial with one of my pig scams. And he's like, you're what? I was like, pig scams. I make these accounts, and I got like 10 of them. And I go to log on, and it's all saved like on my phone. And it's literally just MatthewByers@gmail.com, and then pig scam 1 through 11. And I'm like, you got so many. Dude. I was like, I don't have all of them. Half of them are like shut down. And he was like, I wonder why. Pig scam.
Dude, that is the funniest thing ever. The fact is that you know which one got Pig Scam 7. There goes July birthday. Like,
I feel like there's got to be a guy that like is looking at like data for like Gmails, and he just sees in a line created at the same time Pig Scam 1 through 11. He's like,
all right, bro. We can't even do anything with this. All right, well, we gotta hope that they have. Nope, they're the same recovery email. They're all the same recovery email.
They all are linked to me.
You know what's funny? If you have recovery emails for each one of them, like Pig 1 is now, bro. Oh, Pig Scam. Yo, this episode's called Pig Scam. Bro, this episode's called Pig Scam.
Literally, with Minecraft going into the bases, dude. That was the first ever Pig Scam.
That was the first Pig Scam, dude.
I'm Pig Scam 3 because I'm in March.
Yeah.
I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. All the way.
When's your birthday? Like specifically?
Oh, the 16th.
Oh shoot, you're right here. Oh, you're 316.
Yeah.
You're like Steve Austin. Stone Cold. Oh, you didn't watch wrestling.
Is he March 16th?
No, it was like it was Austin 316.
Oh.
Stone Cold. Dude, I love wrestling, bro. You would just kick
really?
Dude, when I found it was fake, that day I was like, my cousin was like, it's not real, right? I was like, oh, it's real, right?
Yeah.
And every single time I saw them kick, I'm like, right. If I want to fight someone, I wouldn't just grab their head like this and then let them punch me and I punch them back.
Once you realize it's fake, you realize why the guy like sits on the ground, like while the other guy like brings in a chair and stands on a chair. And
and then you look at it, you're like, why are they stomping so much? I never stomp when I punch somebody. And you're like, oh, they're trying to make the hits out. To be fair, we were our own WWE wrestlers. That's what we used to do. Like, we used to fake punches. That's where I got that from. WWE.
My favorite in high school was watching the knockout videos.
Oh, they were so fun. I used to love the football ones, too. When those guys just, like, do a flip. Yeah!
I still think of that whenever I see like a video of someone getting knocked like the hell
Oh,
out.
dude.
I was like, man, we would have loved this. This
Oh
is
my gosh. So
peak
funny.
video right here.
Peak video. The video didn't even know what it's doing, bro. It's peak. Yeah, no, that is still my like I don't do it all the time. I like these ones, and I've also gone back to the bathroom stall pranks. Like the guys are like dude, my belly really hurts, dude. I really gotta get in there.
Oh, dude, that had toilet paper. No, I got some under here if you need. Oh man, that'd be the best, dude. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Yeah, thank you, bro. What the fuck, dude? Nah. And he like he walks around to the front. He's like, no, no. Dude, I would have been scared for my life.
Dude, in real life.
No, it's not real. Taste it. No, taste
Dude,
it.
dude, there's one that I saw yesterday, and this guy was like begging to get into the stall. He's like knocking, like he's shaking the door, and the guy's like, "Dude, get away, dude, get away." He's like, "I'm gonna," and he has like the squirt spray. And he goes, and the guy's like, "Oh wait!" He throws up, bro, and I could not imagine. It's funny to know that it's not real, but imagine the guy on there. You're in such a vulnerable position, bro. You're sat down. You have just sat, bro. You've just let you can't even wipe. You can't get up from a shit and just go quickly and beat somebody up. You have to hold. You're like this. Man, hold on. Hold on. I'll come over you in a second, man. I'll be there in a second.
Bro,
Dude, so funny. Oh
you
my god.
got your ass beat and you didn't wipe and you start standing. You're like, he got beat so bad he pooped himself, bro.
And you can't even explain yourself. No, dude. Oh my god, Matt. I was watching it last night, and I watched like 7 minutes of compilations, dude. Just like I was looking for 'em. It's also like another one. This guy was like nutting on people's feet. And he was like, "Yeah, yeah."
Oh
And
yeah, with lotion.
Bro, and every guy like, what the fuck, dude?
And what is that word? No, that's not worse. Just on your shoe.
Dude, no, you know, it'd be funny if we went up over top. You go over top.
That's worse. That's worse.
Dude, you're like taking you and like land on your phone screen. Dude, how crazy? I'd be like, what the hell?
What?
Because then you guys start thinking about all the logistics. How did he get that high? There's no way. How?
He went straight up.
And you know what's
Like,
crazy? You probably would see it. Because all you hear is you're like, what the hell? You look up and you see it coming down. It's like an airstrike, bro.
what would be worse is you're just like sitting there. You good, bro? What the? Hey! There's
Oh my
no, there's no
dude.
back from that.
No, there's not. There's not. And especially if you don't know it's a prank. Like those are one of those things that you're gonna have to die with. You cannot tell anybody. Besides, even a therapist would laugh at you. So what? So Billy, what happened? So I was in the stall. Right? And I just gotta kill that guy. All right. I can't tell you what happened. I just gotta kill him.
No, you have to fight him after. Like,
You have to fight that guy.
I will walk out. I don't care if my
I'll walk my pants down.
whole ass is out.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I'm getting out there, with or without my pants, and I'm kicking that door down. And it's just a prank. Those words probably won't even faze me. You would have to scream over and over, "It's only lotion. It's only lotion. It's
Dude.
just a prank." And I probably, in my rage, probably still won't even hear you say those words.
No, there's no registering. It's only a prank until I see the video and I'm like, oh, that's clearly lotion. Okay.
You're playing a grown man game when you do something like that.
And the crazy part is, you don't know because people are sitting down. You don't know how big that guy is. You do not know how big that guy is, dude. Everyone looks the same when they're taking a poop, bro.
Yeah.
He stands up, his head comes from over the top. You're like, oh, I'm dead. All right, well, okay. I decided to fake a nut on Andre the Giant. Awesome. Yeah, dude. Awesome. That's exactly what I needed. Dude.
That's crazy because if you do that prank and you're like giggling to yourself, you just hear like the deepest like Oh, what the fuck?
Oh.
He looks over the stall. It's like you're like you're like holding the lotion. You're like, it's a prank.
He would grab you like Thanos by the top of your head, bro. Dog. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was funny. Oh man. Okay. On that note, that is perfect time. Perfect thing to end on. Brother, cake scam. We're back. We're back, bro. We're back. In the next couple weeks, I'm starting my new semester, like a new session.
Yeah.
But I can like dedicate 30 minutes to like an hour. Like we had a good run here because it's a Sunday.
Yeah,
But
even 30 minutes is fine. Like
we had a good 30-minute period. And I was like, bro, we're feeling it, bro.
Yeah.
Let's just go rock out. Yeah, that was a good catch up too.
Pick scam episode. I feel outed on this episode. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
My secrets are the world.
Hey, but dude, that is I would never expect when you told me the Minecraft thing. I'm like, Matt would do some shit like that,
Dude. I
dog. So
got that
funny.
inner demon down there somewhere.
That is so funny, bro. And then the pig scam, bro. I could not stop like pig scam 7. No,
Yeah, dude, I'm down like 4 pig, and it ruins everything because I can't make a new one.
you're down to pig scam.
I might have to make like I might have to add zeros like pig scam 2 becomes pig scam 20.
Yeah.
Or 02.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah.
Pig scam is freaking hilarious. Oh gosh. All right, bro.
All
Great
right.
talking to you. Are we good for Sundays? Is Sundays a day that we can do?
Yeah, I'm pretty cool with that.
Because that's better for me. Like, there's no impeding doom happening. Because like during the week is hard.
Yeah.
But,
No,
um,
Sunday's cool.
all right,
Like,
all right, bro. In honor of Pig Scam, that was awesome. We should both watch this back because this is